Here at Crystal Point, located at 300 State Route 28 in Crystal Bay, Nevada. Custom built into the natural contour of the land, this 16,000 square foot lakefront compound features 8 beds, 10 baths,
from the 1800s it seems.
Lush gardens, a mountainside hot tub, movie theater, wine cellar, and a private beach house that can only be accessed by one of the 2 hillside funiculars.
It's pretty cool. It's like a little golf
Crystal
cart on
Point is the
rails.
first of the next generation of Lake Tahoe. As we
Holy
enter this spectacular home, we're greeted by massive views. With
well, what about that power crystal in the middle?
There is no other
what is that?
property in Tahoe
fucking infinity stone.
Expansive views like Crystal Point. The 4 large cedar columns do a great job of breaking up our entertaining areas in the main living area, and the incredible wood vaulted ceilings give you that warm.
Are we just? You're not gonna tell me what that is in the middle?
Every inch of the home is made up of absolutely.
You got a goddamn chaos emerald sitting in the middle of the fucking living room.
The main living area are made up of hundreds of willow branches that give it a free flow feeling as you walk throughout the house. But the focal point of this room, under the turret skylight, is the crystal in Crystal Point.
So it's just a giant crystal. Okay. I thought I was gonna have a cool story, but I guess not. And we found this at Home Depot. Yeah, I haven't seen any marble yet, but I'm sure there'll be some soon.
And grows some of the largest pine cones in the world.
Don't worry, marble fans. I'm sure it's coming. A whole room of marble. A whole wing of the house in marble, maybe.
And is surrounded by total privacy. It is so private that you don't even need window coverings, and nobody can see inside of this part of the house. Another custom-made.
Yeah, they can if they're in a boat.
En route to the master bathroom, we have a beautiful sitting area.
What do you mean?
As a backdrop.
Good luck sleeping past 8 a.m.
The billiards room
True.
draws its inspiration from an old.
There's no blinds.
It's an amazing place for entertaining your guests. You can enjoy a cocktail at the sunken.
As soon as the sun comes up, it just fucking blasts you.
100-year-old Brunswick. We exit the billiard room to the main.
Yeah, good point. Probably not sleeping past 8 a.m. here.
Entire residence, and adds another additional unique view of Lake Tahoe.
What about when it rains? All that furniture is gonna get all yucky and fucked up.
Just off the vaulted ceilings and a beautiful stone deck that overlooks Lake Tahoe. Who wouldn't want to be a guest in a place like this?
Probably me. This looks like the kind of place where they like torture and kill poor people or something.
We're surrounded by
like in that movie Would You Rather.
Waterfall to give you that feeling as though you're entering.
Was that the movie where they do that?
At the bottom of the stair. Here we have the game room filled with games like air hockey, skee ball, and board games that also
great.
In the room. TV for games.
Yeah, if the kids are trapped in the 1940s. Where's the fucking anything modern? A PC. A fucking Nintendo Switch, a Wii, anything.
Which is so incredible beach house.
It is pretty cool.
3,600 square feet, featuring 2 ensuite bedrooms, a powder bathroom that's covered in wall-to-wall birch bark, and
boo, no marble.
That allows for the
what a piece of shit.
Lake Tahoe entertaining. The beach house
can't live in a place without marble.
Glass doors.
I build houses like. You build houses like this? Do you sneak any, like, Easter eggs in there that only you and the boys know about? Like, the builders that built this, is there maybe, like, I don't know, some kind of secret room in there where one of you guys would hide and, like, jump out and scare them and something like that? I feel like if you don't do that, you should. Just like a real-life Easter egg in one of these rich people's houses. These are so big, you could probably make yourself your own room back in one of these and they'd have no idea.
One of the most sought-after tourist destinations can be yours for $75 million.
I'll think about it. You know, that didn't look like total dog shit, though, like the other really expensive houses and apartments we see. It really might just be apartments. Let me see. Let's do $70 million apartment. Inside an $85 million New York City penthouse that comes with 2 tickets to space. Man, they're so desperate to get this fucking apartment off the market. God, if you come here, we'll throw in fucking 6 strippers or something. Just, please, Christ.
The apartment has 10 bedrooms, 10 ensuite bathrooms, 15,000 square feet of interior
I'll take it.
Includes a private chef for a year, a private butler, 3 exotic supercars, and $1 million yacht. In addition, you get floor seats to the Barclays Center for the Nets, dinner for a year.
He's never held a basketball in his life.
Daniel, a summer house in the Hamptons, Michelin star.
I didn't even know you could look this uncomfortable holding a basketball. It's like if an alien came to Earth and they were trying to understand our games. He looks so confused by what's in his hands right now. So whoever owned this must have just died, and they're selling all of his shit as a package.
Construction credit. This apartment comes with 3 luxury cars: a Rolls-Royce Phantom hardtop, a Rolls-Royce Phantom convertible, and also, if you want to really kick up in...
That is, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking cool. I really like the full chrome shit.
As well as part of a New York lifestyle is also going to the Hamptons in the summer.
This place is so
This apartment comes
sterile.
with a Hamptons rental in Sag Harbor for a summer. It's a 12,000 square
What
foot
is
house
this? This is like
with tennis court,
like a school rally where they just
and
give
5
off a
acres
bunch of
of land.
shit for one
It's
big
very
price.
close to the Sag Harbor town,
You
and
get
it's
6
a
jock
perfect
straps,
spot for
4 footballs,
if you get tired
and
of
a
the
week
busy
of no
lifestyle in
homework.
New York, you actually be launched into outer space and orbit the Earth in a
You've
spacecraft.
told me about everything besides the
Come
apartment.
with that.
Here we go, now we're cooking. Yeah, let me see this shit.
In this living space, you're surrounded by open, floor-to-ceiling windows that gives you views of the entire New York City skyline in Midtown. You're able to see the Hudson rail yards. You're able to have your private table and chef cook meals for you right here.
And the chef lives with me? That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess if the chef is cool. If he's an asshole, it'd suck.
So the kitchen here blends in with the rest of the apartment. It's an open kitchen which
Yeah,
overlooks
that's
into the living space. You're able
pretty
to
accurate to
entertain your
say.
friends and still be able to talk to them while you're cooking.
This whole thing
The
is
way the
missing
appliances are
textures.
integrated into the cabinetry
Just
and
white.
makes it a
On
very
white.
seamless look.
On
Perfect
white.
place for you.
Light
You also
mode.
have
Yeah, the whole apartment's set to
Sub-Zero
light
fridges.
mode. You know how to party! Nothing says a fun party quite like busting out
Space like a
some
house.
wine.
You have this room in particular was converted into a kid's playroom. If you want a library space,
These kids are gonna grow up to
want
be
nursery
actual
for your
serial
children,
killers.
if you want
True
private
psychopaths.
space, anything can be possible.
Growing
here.
up in an environment
10
like
bedrooms
this.
and able to- Having a private 24-seat movie theater is
I mean,
one
that's
thing.
always cool.
Having it on the 45th floor of a New York City apartment is out of this
It
world.
means nothing, because you are inside of a movie theater. It could be on the ground floor. It wouldn't matter. It's the same experience.
This apartment's more than just a home. It comes with a whole New York City luxury
Nice prime
lifestyle.
powerhouse and
It
yarn.
can all be yours for $85 million.
Gets into a car accident. That is like the most New York drive-off I've ever seen. He immediately cuts this guy off before the camera goes away. That looks like New York. Right before that man fucking pounded the horn. Crazy. Fucking crazy. 85 million for a goddamn apartment. That comes with tickets to space. Inside is 70 million Billionaires Row Resale. It's a pretty confusing title. Inside a $70 million Billionaires Row Resale. Okay.
What we found to our surprise in real estate was that there was a tremendous amount of interest in this building when the market had been quite
Bullshit.
sluggish
How many
right
people can
after
afford
the
$70 million
financial
for an
crisis.
apartment?
All of that. Here on the 85th floor, we have a front row center seat of the iconic Central Park.
I feel like after all of this, I have a really good idea on how to scam rich people if I was an architectural designer.
The current
Exit
owner
Prime
is
wizard.
an avid art collector. He wanted to have a special
He's an avid art collector of what, his son's art projects? I guarantee these are like $50 million or something crazy, I bet. The worse the art looks, the more expensive it is. It's a fucking scam.
Peter Lane, and each of the blocks that you'll see are one of a kind. There are 3 different palettes of color, and it in itself.
Why the
is a
fuck do I care about a
piece of art.
little rock wall with sheep?
7 feet along the front facing.
Okay,
which is the
I
north
guess.
face, 87
I know,
west,
Fluro. They
57,
all
and
do look like the same
absolutely
apartment.
credited as
Anyone that has an appetite for Manhattan has never been to New York. And they probably never will. They probably pay $70 million and just write it off or some shit. I remember, I don't know who it was, but someone was, I think it was Select. Select does real estate for a living. He said the majority of these kind of things sell just for the sake of having them, and nobody ever lives there. You said Kevin Love's house is dog shit? Inside NBA star Kevin Love's modern Tribeca home. What does Tribeca mean?
What's up, AD?
Hey, what's up,
Kevin
big
Love.
man?
Happy to have you guys here.
Hey,
Go
fuck
check out my
yeah.
place.
Happy to be here.
I'd signed, taken the keys, and kind of the rest is history. So that was a dream come true for me.
Thanks,
so
Reese,
this
Skibbles.
is something that kind of I guess
Exit.
not my life, but when people come in here, kind of gets overlooked.
Is that really all it says? Is just exit? Is it supposed to be like something motivational? Like, get the fuck out of New York? Maybe. I mean, it looks cool though. It's like the YouTube play button.
I feel like a lot of people know that my uncle is Mike Love of the Beach Boys. My
What?
cousins are the Wilsons. So I think
What
that
the
kind of
fuck?
leveraged me
The
and
Beach
put me
Boys?
into a space where music always had to be.
Oh, that's
a part of
fucking
my life,
awesome.
and sculpture was.
He hates it.
Something that I had always wanted.
No, you didn't. I can tell you fucking hate it.
Conceptualize our space.
You bought a pile of Lincoln Logs, Kevin. This is the face of a man who knows he wasted money just because he has so much fucking money. It is a goddamn stack of fucking Mega Blocks. It's... Dude probably paid like $2 million for this thing right here. Kevin, you could have just commissioned me to make it for you.
I love how the light hits it.
Ah, yes. When the sun really shines on it, it reminds me that I fucking wasted money.
Very unique, and he's very unique in his own struggle, but also understanding like that we all share this anxious audience. We all share.
He's just making shit up on the spot. I bought it for a write-off. I laundered money with it.
It's true that each person individually is suffering in their own right as well. So I want to mirror Rashid's piece while...
You got all of that from this fucking cassette tapes? Scribbled on? You know, the more I look at it, the more it speaks to me. You know, I think I'm starting to see it now. That is powerful.
That does hold true.
Doodle Bob.
Each person individually.
Yeah, he just likes Doodle Bob, I guess.
As well. Humans, as you know, it's black, white, or other. It's just really powerful to be in this room and, you know, find inspiration and know that our job is not done. It's not finished.
Kevin, what are you talking about? You were just going on about how you bought like a fucking $2 million wood statue of a man with no arms. Like,
as well as my late
what?
landscape and
Wait,
the
is this
sky.
real?
Still feel
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Kevin. Whatever you're going on about. Is this true? Mike Love from the Beach Boys is an asshole? He sued the rest of the Beach... He sues the rest of the Beach Boys often, saying he wrote all the songs when he didn't? Is that real? No fucking way. Oh, I'll get back to you in a minute, Kevin. I'm sure you'll go on for 20 minutes about how that $40,000 bottle of wine is actually extremely important to the history of America or something, but I want to look this up. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Hey, I still like the Beach Boys. Fuck it. Maybe he did write all the songs. Who am I to say? I wasn't there.
feeling like we were super grounded.
Thanks to give some War Pocket.
In New York City in a major way. And the
He
beauty
talks
of
like he's
buying
trying to
this
fill a
place
word
pre-built
count
was
in an
that we
essay.
got to have some sort of saying in the favorite bottles. It's a good year, 2010.
Ew, not
Chateau
even vintage.
Martin Rothschild.
A chateau?
Trying to say
Ooh.
the names. I think JJ Redick and I
Are you poor,
talked
Kevin?
about that.
A 2010 chateau.
Also,
In this pigsty with no marble?
A lot of great bottles here. As you can see, some of the inventory is out because COVID has been a time where we've shared a lot of bottles.
Yeah, COVID's been rough. We've had to drink our expensive
We
wine.
just have a very cozy guest bedroom. This is actually my
That's
favorite
relatable.
in the place.
It's rough.
I love gets pretty dark in here as well because it faces the courtyard.
I would hope so.
Sometimes
It's a
I come in
bedroom.
here and just shut off, take a little nap, but you know we need people to rest if they're coming to visit here because New York can be fun.
New York is anything but fun. I couldn't imagine a least fun place,
All right, so
except
now
for
we're
maybe
gonna head into the
Miami.
bedroom.
In fact, definitely
There's
Miami.
across- Another beautiful thing that we wanted was exposed brick. Just adds a certain element and a certain feel that makes you feel like you're in the grittiness of New York City.
It makes you feel like you're gonna get fucking mugged in an
Really
alleyway.
get to work. It's kind of like a
You
sanctuary.
couldn't even use clean
This
bricks?
is where I can really.
Are these just bricks you found outside?
But I couldn't have you leave without meeting the other two stars of the show.
Hey, what's up?
Vestry. Come on, girl. Don't be
Oh,
Okay.
shy. Good girl. Good girl. She wants some wine, huh?
Wine?
All right, AD, thank you so much for letting us show you our space. We got to take Vestry on a walk. We got to enjoy this wine. We're going to get back to the rest of our day. Thank you.
all right, have fun. Bye bye. Oh, that was interesting. That was one of the more interesting houses we've seen.